comedy is a genre unique to anime, and really doesn't crop up anywhere else, though it really is just the logical extension of the love triangle, one of the oldest tropes in the book, and harems come back each and every season. What is it about a pack of salivating hotties pining for and fighting over a single milquetoasty guy that's so compelling? Maybe it's the plot, but we all know it's not. Which brings us to Infinite Stratos, a mecha mashup with school harem antics thrown in for good measure. We begin with our protagonist, Ichika Orimura, entering the prestigious IS Academy. It seems that Ichika is the only boy at the school, which is, for the most part, populated by rabid fangirls ready and willing to jump his bones at the drop of a hat. It's been done before, but IS's twist is that Ichika is the only boy at the school because he is the only male capable of piloting the titular IS mechs that, for whatever reason, previously only responded to a woman's touch. The protagonists of harem comedies are often shallow, perverted, and/or idiotic everymen that the audience, somehow, is supposed to identify with. To his credit, though, Ichika is different. While he does approach comfort levels of naivete occasionally, for the most part he's confident and forthright enough to make us believe that all these girls would actually want to screw his brains out. Infinite Stratos is popularly known in the anime community as Country Wars, as a sort of homage to last year's Ichiban Ushiro no Daimao, commonly called Color Wars. The parallels are obvious. Competent main character, an entertaining cast of girls, and magic academies replaced with mecha academies. As such, fans have started referring to the girls in Ichika's burgeoning harem by their nationality. First up is Japan, the first childhood friend, a tsundere that oftentimes forgets the tsun. Then there's Britain, or Brit-tan, an Ojo-sama who turns dere so fast it makes your head spin. Next up is China, a shorter, fanged tsundere childhood friend who seems to be filling in the little sister role. More recently introduced is France, who's ostensibly a boy, but come on, that voice, that blushing, that plot? I smell a reverse trap. Last but not least is Germany, most recently introduced with a burning hatred for a protagonist that should last all of 1 or 2 episodes before she decides she'd rather make love than war. It's basically the inverse of Italia. Besides the central harem, Infinite Stratos is also picking up some pretty popular side characters as well. Sniper Megane-sensei certainly seems young enough and dare enough to be chasing Ichika around, and I'm pretty sure blood relation and pride is the only thing keeping Ichika's older sister from taking this anime straight to Yusuga no Sora Town. Lesser-known dark horse heroines include Expert-tan, Reporter-tan, and of course, my personal favorite, Pikachu-tan. It's just that kind of show. Infinite Stratos is turning into a sort of gentleman's anime. All of its heroines are likable enough that no one is really begging to be fridged. Whoever is on screen at the time, you know they are going to be as equally entertaining and man-crazy as everyone else, which sort of has its own weird charm. The mecha stuff is pretty cool too, though it doesn't really stack up against Gundam or Macross. It's treated more as the setting than the actual main plot, which might have been a good idea, since ironically, the mecha sequences are some of the most boring parts of the anime. But the animation is crisp, and watching stuff blow up isn't likely to get old anytime soon, so we'll give it a pass. Infinite Stratos isn't a serious anime, like most harems of its kind, but it's well done and entertaining, and it's really hard to ask more from a show like this. Sure, it's been done to death, but competent writing and pretty consistent humor make up for any real lost originality. Infinite Stratos probably isn't going to start a revolution in anime, but hey, I'm sure we're all watching it for that plot.